Today I'm going to contradict myself. I'm going to contradict myself big time. You guys probably gonna think, what the hell is this guy talking about? Businesses, doing a business in Africa. You know, um, it's been a challenging year. It's been a challenging few weeks. I'm trying to set up a little software company. Of course, the company is called TechRise Media. We want to do graphic design. We want to create mobile apps. We want to create software. There's like the need of technology in Africa is massive. The first challenge I'm getting, I've shipped these computers, by the way, in September, and now we're in September 2019. In September, so there's September until now, January 2021. I haven't received my computers. The guy who I paid a decent amount of money to ship it for me. I've had a lot of friends and family members to say, hey, no, I'll do it for you for free. Don't pay anyone, and my faith in them, or some people, wasn't strong enough, because I was so, my desire was to get the computers in November before coming into the country. I'm still waiting for my computers. And these are not expensive computers. These are not, I should say, cheap computers. These are expensive computers I've bought. Like each computer has 2 screens, and they're like 22-inch, a very top of the range spec computers, and I didn't buy 1 or 2. I bought a good amount of volume, and I also installed a lot of softwares in these computers, and these are not mostly cheap softwares. Some of the Adobe packages, I have to install them. So yeah, that's been interesting. Getting the office, registering the business, going through all the paperwork, that's also been very interesting. Very challenging, because 1, my Fula is not that good. 2, I can't speak French to save my life. And 3, people say they'll do things for you, and then you pay them, and when the time for them to do it, they don't do it. And if you have a mindset, you sometimes, I know this is sound negative. I don't want to be negative, because I want to be positive and optimistic towards Africa, because there's a lot of negative bias in Africa, which is not right in a sense. It's not nice. Just give me a second, I'm just getting my tea. Well, it's not really tea, it's it's tea. Yeah, it's tea. So there is a lot of negative bias toward Africa. I don't want to be one of those guys coming on YouTube and saying Africa is terrible, they're going to rip you off. Well, they are going to rip you off, but it is what it is. I think, enjoy the show, as one of my good Nigerian friends would always say. It's my 2-year initiation. I'm like a baby. When you come to Africa, the more years you come, the more you grow as a person. So don't be hard on yourself if this is your first time coming into Africa, and if you're having hardship, or you're finding this place a little bit challenging. I think also it doesn't help. I'm in a French-speaking country, where the whole economy is driven. It is basically a backbone of France. It's something I don't really want to talk about. But if you know your history, Guinea Conakry was a colony of France. and then you know you have your Sekou Toure fighting for independence, and you have your Kwame Nkrumah and all these guys, you know. um, I mean, yeah, it's some of the basic fundamental of Pan-Africanism. If you're interested, there's a lot of material for you to read on that. um, but yeah, back to doing business in Africa. It's challenging, you know. And I don't want to come here and say, you know, there's no corruption, there's no this and that, there's corruption everywhere. You know, I don't want to paint Guinea as a bad place or as a terrible, you know, everywhere you go you have individuals, good or bad. It's for you to just accept it and see how it. Sorry, I got distracted by a friend. I have to record another one.